I get your quick reaction please sa ating cute na
Ang
cute na poster.
Nakakatuwa po kasi actually dito rin po kami nag-shoot ng poster namin. And
Ah.
pagpasok ko kanina, sabi ko, parang ganito tayo nagsimula. And
Right.
nandito
That was
na
how many
tayo.
months ago?
Ganun
That
po yun.
was October.
Oh wow, about
So,
4 months ago,
Yeah,
no?
a couple of months ago
nakakatawa
na.
po.
Pero ang galing nyo kasi same shoot yun pero ibang-iba yung poster. Sobrang ganda.
Galing na
Tapos may
creatives.
coffee pa tsaka red flag dyan.
And, but plus, we're sitting sa surfboard.
Oh, di ba?
Yes, yung nag-shoot kami, nakaupuan lang kami niyan, tapos na-edit, ang galing.
Ah, di ba?
Congratulations,
Sobrang
team.
Oh,
galing.
see,
Ganda ng
we're just
poster.
getting started. Have a seat.
Yes.
Donny and Belle, simulan na natin
Ito pala.
ang ating
I think.
ang ating Q&A. We have Donny and Belle this
Cute.
afternoon.
Wait,
Kasi-
before anything else, alam ko ibang show to, pero congratulations sa Incognitos nito.
Oh!
Kasi ang galing ng mga eksena niya.
Ganun na kalakas ang ating prime time.
Hi,
May kasabihan na
diba?
nothing is constant but change. Pero kung ikaw ang papipiliin, anong trait ni Donny ang na-appreciate mo at wish mo na sana ay wag nang magbago?
Isa lang, parang ang dami naman. Yeah.
Go ahead, we have the whole afternoon.
No, because there's, yun nga, para siyang definition ng green flag talaga. Well, hindi, totoo, kasi he's such a gentleman, family-oriented. So, if there was one thing, siguro, you're gonna achieve so many things. You're gonna soar higher. Siguro never forget your core and never forget God. That's it.
Balik na rin natin. Donny naman. What's one thing about her that you don't
Ganun
want to
din,
change?
mamaya pa tayo kung ano sinabi ko lahat. I hope she doesn't change that inner child in her. Kasi I love when she's super happy and like super excited about things like she was when she was a child. It's also, ganun din ako, may mga parts din ako na ganun. Do not lose your love for your family. Obviously, hindi mawawala yun. Of course, your love for your craft. Siyempre, mahal na mahal niya yung lahat ng pinapasukan niyang trabaho. And yeah, keep the faith, of course. That's very important.
Uy, alam mo, ang nakakakita lang daw ng mga ganun or pinagpapakitaan ng inner child is someone that they kind of love the most. Oo. You don't show that to everybody. Di ba? Parang, and sometimes the person who notices that is that special person. Yun lang naman. Gusto ko lang naman sabihin. Huwag kang matense, Donny. Natetense na si Donny eh.
Saan niyo nabasa yan?
Hindi ako nakikinig lang. Ikaw ba, you show your inner child to just anybody randomly?
I think it's pretty common naman for us to like show our inner child to anyone we're.
Di ba?
Yes,
People you're
comfortable
close
with.
with,
Yes.
people you love. Di ba? Di ba, Donny, no? Alright, there comes a point sa buhay natin na tayo mismo ang nagiging red flag. Anong ginagawa mong pang-remind sa sarili mo na hindi maging ganong tao? Knowing na hindi rin naman tayo perfect na tao. I think something that can support that too is, do you have somebody in your support system that reminds you?
Yeah, 100%. You have to have people who will keep you accountable. And you have to tell them up front na, uy, kung hindi na ako, sabihin mo ako. Mahirap yun, pero when you reach that point kasi, alam mo na it's coming from the heart and it's not something they'll do to judge you. So that would be my family, of course. Even you. You're someone who tells me stuff na siguro hindi masasabi ng iba, di ba?
Talaga? Sinasabihan mo siya?
I would say so.
Same naman kami. Like we really do communicate.
Yeah. And I think you just have to be open to listening to people, and especially those who never left your side, kilala nila kung sino ka eh. So, very important na yung mga voices na pinapakinggan mo, yun yung mga taong kilala ka talaga. Kasi sila ang makakasabi ng mga bagay na hindi mo marinig sa iba.
Ika nga nila, be, hindi na ikaw yan. Di ba?
Oo,
Ganun,
yung ganun,
ganun.
yung ganun.
Be, hindi na ikaw yan. Is there anybody here na gusto magtanong mula sa ating... ako na rin yung magkapasa para kay Hannah. Belle, have you encountered any red flags? Can you share how that experience was at anong natutunan mo while going through that experience? So, in the past, have you... Parang may nakita ka ba, nakilala ka? Doesn't have to be someone romantic, no?
Yeah,
Parang,
yeah.
let's say, a friend or somebody that, you know, biglang red flag, parang...
Well, I think, to be honest, since we're all humans, lahat naman tayo may mga red flags. Minsan nga hindi tayo aware na may red flags tayo, di ba? Tayo mismo, di ba? Depende lang yun kung gaano kalaki yung flag na yun or kung gaano kaliit yung ano na yun. Pero I feel like, for me personally, I would say yun nga, online. Siguro trolls, scammers. I think that's a red flag for me, syempre. They're pretending to be people like, that we don't know and they're pretending to be someone we don't know. So yun, throughout that experience, I would say don't believe everything you see online. Most especially kung walang credibility. And at the same time, be extra careful. Click with caution as well. Yes.
Love that. Click with caution. Ikaw, Donny, aside from doon sa kaninang nakwento mo na scam yung family nyo, have you encouraged someone before na may red flag, tapos bilang, may
Tama yung sinabi ni Belle, lahat naman tayo. You know, we have some form of red flag inside of us, you know. Lahat naman tayo, di ba? Wala namang perfectong tao. I think I saw it more here in the show din na before seeing a person as a flag, you have to understand that they went through a lot of stuff, which is why they got to that point. So, yeah, they could be a red flag here, but maybe it's because they didn't have a father growing up, or they lost a loved one, or
Yeah,
they're
oh my God.
showing their insecurities through that red flag. Pero hindi mo alam na red flag yun sa'yo. So, you have to also, before judging someone, understand that they're going through a lot. And yeah, red flags can be seen everywhere, especially in industries like this, in all workplaces. But I think it's very important that you surround yourself with people who you will lift you up. And if people have red flags, especially if you're close to them, and you have the privilege of telling them, kasi minsan tama, hindi mo talaga makikita yun eh. It doesn't help to have a conversation. It helps to have a conversation about it, Kasi minsan pag pinag-usapan yun, doon nila makikita. Doon nila parang malalaman na ay may way pala na I can get through this, and maybe I was blinded by it because of something that happened with me in the past. Or I don't know, these
Pero
types of
challenge
things.
yun, ha?
Very
To tell
big challenge.
somebody na, hey, this is your red flag. Oy, ganito ka.
Yeah.
Medyo
yeah.
unless-
Of
Sige,
course.
discussion to.
Yeah.
Yun, di ba? Unless sobrang
Unless they
close
ask.
mo.
Yeah.
It's nice if
But
they ask.
Can I just
Ayun.
add to what he said? Totoo yan, because I remember I said this before, na there are no bad people. People are just doing bad decisions because of their bad situation or bad experiences. So, yeah, I agree.
May second question si Hannah, pero before, bago ko makalimutan, may question ako, do you believe that someone na merong red flag has the room for reform or deserves a second chance?
Well,
With you, deserves a second chance.
Yes,
with you.
sa'yo.
well, for me personally, I think I would be able to forgive. But it's hard to forget,
Okay.
right? And I think it also the depth of what they did to you or how big their red flag is, diba? So, I mean, yun nga, napatawag tayo ng Diyos. So, ba't di natin kakayanin magpatawad ng ibang tao? Just remember na parang, yun nga, it's okay to forgive, but sometimes you have to know your limitations or boundaries.
Yeah, it's
Tama.
healthy to set your boundaries
Yeah.
also. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na forgive mo na yung person, you're back to normal, you're back to square one. Especially if that person really hurt you. You have to protect yourself as well. Especially kung gaano kalala yung sitwasyon, di natin alam. And a red flag for someone may not be a red flag for another person. So it really depends. When you guys talk about that, you should talk about, upfront yung mga boundaries, yung mga non-negotiables ninyo, what goes for me, what doesn't go for you, So communication is very important.
Sarap niya.
Sa tagal nyo nang magkakakilala, so eto na lang, para pa-sweet lang. Kailan kayo huling kinilig sa isa't isa? Ayun, ikaw Belle, kailan ka huling kinilig kay Donny at bakit?
Ano ba? Parang ano naman po, parang he always finds ways naman. Wow,
Ah.
para pakiligin ako. Totoo naman!
Oo
Bakit?
nga.
Magiging honest ako. Yeah, he always finds ways naman para mapakilig ako. Like, just whenever kasi po ako lagi, since mahaba yung buhok ko, so it takes more time for me to dry it up or mag-ayos to get ready. He always comes to my dressing room just to say hi. So, that makes me kilig. Siguro yon. So, there are a lot of ways naman po. Like, let's say, pag minsan, randomly bigla siyang mag-order ng food, tatanungin niya ako, ganun.
Do you text each other every day?
Oo nga. From morning to evening. I mean,
Ako
pagkagising
ngayon
at bago
lang, do you
matulog.
text each other every day?
No, we see each other almost every day.
Yeah.
So
Right.
hindi naman kailangan palagi magka-text kasi parang mas gusto namin yung magkausap talaga.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
like as simple as, good night.
Take care, sweet
Oo,
dreams.
minsan, syempre, may mga ganun din minsan. Pero, no, me and Belle, mas sanay kami sa hindi masyadong nagte-text, ganun. Mas, kunyari kung kasi alam ko hindi masyado nag-reply sa text, so kailangan tawagan mo
Hoy!
talaga.
Okay, so red flag yun.
Tinatawagan ko
Uy,
siya.
ano ba yan? Wala
Totoo.
namang naglagan dito.
Oo.
Yung tawag, mas gusto niya yung
Ay,
tawag.
maganda naman din
Oo.
yun. Naririnig yung boses.
Oo. Kasi di ba pag message minsan, hindi natin alam yung tone ng taong kausap natin.
Ano
Unless
ba sa
pagka-
sinasabi mo? Kaya kailangan nasa phone.
Ha? Ano po yun?
Ayun nga.
Pero maganda yung question kasi guess ko naman, when we've been a tandem for what, 5 years na, and you always have to find new ways to, find that chemistry para kiligin din. Weird yung sasabihin ko kasi the last time na kinilig ako sa'yo, it wasn't in our scene or anything. It was when I saw you sa Incognito.
Ay, wow.
Kasi nakita ko kung gaano ka kagaling. Siguro ibang klaseng kilig to. And we also watched it here.
Kilig with matching super proud.
Oo, ganun po. We watched it here before anyone else. I wanted to see also kung ano yung... Kasi wala siyang sinabi sa akin, sabi na basta panoorin mo lang. And I remember, di ba, yung itsura mo dun, nung nagtitake kayo, tapos sabi mo gaganyan ka na eruption, sabi ko, okay, tignan nga natin kung ano yung magiging kalabasan nun. So, pinanood namin dito, sobrang galing mo. And siguro dun, when I see that she does something very different, and when people see that of her, kinikilig din ako. Kasi nakita ko kung gaano siya, kung gaano kalaki yung binigay niya for that. Yeah.
I can sense that sincerity, ha? Kasi
Correct.
usually nga, kapag magkasama na kayo lagi, tama medyo nadidiminish ng konti yung kilig. Kasi ang tawag doon yung familiarity.
Familiarity.
No?
So parang
Pero,
wala na eh.
Oo,
minsan.
ang ganda doon ng kwento ni Donny na from outside looking in naman siya. sa'yo? Reaction please lang.
Oh,
Nakinikilig
reaction
siya
Belle
sa
na
sa'yo
kinilig
doon.
siya nung nahirapan ka.
Uy, grabe no.
Hindi, interpretation ko lang yan.
Because we were here nga po, we watched it together. Like, I was asking him, oh, so how is it? How is it? Wait lang, after na pag napanood na natin. Kasi kinatanong ko siya while we were watching it. And syempre, wow, natutuwa ako. Thank you. I don't know.
Nag-blush
Marami
ka,
pa-
you're
marami pa
red.
eksena. Diba? This whole week you'll be there pa rin. Diba?
Yes,
Or
I
something.
think
Yeah.
so.
Belle, how do you feel about that? Yung parang naka-monitor din siya sa career mo, no?
Well, it's so, naka-monitor. Hindi, it's so nice kasi yun nga, I think this is something we both agreed upon na we allow each other to grow,
Yes.
both together and at the same time separately. And it's so nice that he's very supportive. So, thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay,
Don?
Don?
Thank you,
Don, salamat. I just wanna say, feeling ko ang love language mo is words of affirmation. Di ba, no? Yun lang. Tinarag, have you seen a red flag sa isa't isa?
I think we'd be lying if we both say walang red flag kaming isa't isa sa tagal na namin magkakilala. Siyempre may nakita kami, di ba? But it's not the type of red flag na ayaw mo na siyang makasama or gano'n.
Right.
Siguro it's the type of red flag na people really would have it like at times, and yung usual stuff
Yeah.
like for me
Alam ko yung sa'yo.
oh.
Sasabi ka, mainit yung ulo niya kapag di siya kumakain.
No.
Yes.
So kailangan busog si Donato.
Ikaw rin ah. Or pag walang tulog,
Pag
nagiging
walang tulog.
Bugnutin.
ako, yeah, parang ganun. So, hindi ko na masyadong, hindi na ako masyadong nakikinig sa
Reserves
mga
his
nangyari
energy
kasi I
kasi.
have to be in one spot lang.
Right.
Doon ko na ilalabas lahat. And then, easily triggered yung ganun.
Pero
Ano pa
tama
ba?
ka, everyone has that.
Everyone has it, you
Diba?
know? And
Pag
it's all
ganun.
about communication.
Right.
Yeah. As long as it's not to a point na you guys are already like hurting each other and you can't be with each other anymore. You can't work with each other. You can't see each other. That's when it gets unhealthy, you know. But the type of red flags we have, we talk about it, you know, and
Yeah.
we go through them, you know. We go through them.
We communicate openly.
Hindi yun ang tanong ni Naz. Tanong
Yeah.
ko yun. Ang tanong ni
Ay!
Naz, naniniwala pa kayo na kapag mahal na natin ang isang tao, mas nagiging bulag na tayo sa red flags nila?
Meron din kasi 'di bang iba, feeling ko pag mas minamahal mo sila, mas nakikita mo rin yung red flags nila. Pwede rin
That's a
opposite.
good way of ano.
Yeah, I think it depends on how you love the person. I think if you have that love for yourself as well, you'll be able to spot the red flags that you don't want. But then if your life just revolves around them, feeling ko doon natin masasabi na nabubulag tayo ng pag-ibig. So depende siya kung paano yung mahalin yung tao.
Sa kapag mahal mo na, nasasabi mo na. Diba? Yung red flag niya.
Yes.
Diba? Ikaw, Don.
Depende kasi yan. Kung talagang in love ka para lang ma-in love, para lang, wag mo nang isipin yung sarili mo, gusto mo lang ma-in love, madali lang mabulag talaga. Kasi syempre, lahat ng red flags hindi mo naisipin eh. Pero, yun yung part na nagiging delikado. Kasi syempre, you're in a relationship if ever not just because you want to be with that person, but because you're also in love with the version of yourself. So it can't just be, I want to be here because this person is this. But how are you though? Diba? So, yeah, you have to also love who you're becoming. So, you know, the red flags, I think if you really are in it to be with each other and to choose each other, you would see more of that in each other, or more of the red flags in each other. So you want to go through it together. And you want to help also the other person see that side of them that maybe they haven't seen, you know?
Right. No, depending din on the red flags, minsan din kasi the imperfections kind of makes the relationship perfect.
Yeah, you know, everyone
Diba?
has
Is what,
imperfections.
ano yung pinaka-green na flag ng isa't isa? Ng isa't isa. So, Donny to Belle, Belle to Donny. Ano ang para sa inyo pinaka-green flag ng isa't isa?
Ano ba? Ang dami kasi, di ko lang, ano yung the best? Why don't we just say the most random green flag na lang? Kasi we always say na, you love your family, yung mga Diyos, gano'n. Siguro iba naman, ano yung magandang green flag mo? Mabango.
Uy!
Mabango si Belinda.
Describe the scent.
Iba-iba yung scent niya, depende sa occasion.
Grabe yung sagot
Pero
mo,
gusto
Donny.
niya yung mga, gusto niya yung mga fresh lang, yung fruity.
Parang bagong ligo.
Ganun.
What's her scent now?
Fruity.
Ah.
Yeah. Grabe siyang manglibre. Sobrang generous niya. Totoo. I mean, minsan nagugulat na ako na, uy, tama na. Like, never kang, like, parang lagi kang busog kasama mo siya. Lagi may
Kasi nga
food
ayaw
on
nga niya
set.
ng ng
Yes,
buto na bubugnutin
that's
na mawala
true.
sa focus.
Biggest green flag, hindi. But to answer it talaga, he always makes sure that everyone's good on set. Yun yung napansin ko. Lalo na, like, he always asks, are you okay? Or how are you doing? Na, yun yung biggest green flag ko na pinakagusto ko sa kanya.
Alright. Well, maraming salamat, Donny
Kita
and
po tayo
Belle.
Ang
dyan.
daming may gusto na pumunta kami dyan and we have seen those reactions of yours. So we will be going there. Kasama rin namin si Esnir dyan. So Iloilo, please get ready. Sobrang excited kami. And yeah, guys, next week mapapanood na natin ang How to Spot a Red Flag sa Primetime. We're so happy to be back on Primetime. And thank you as well, Dreamscape, for taking me in as part of your family. I very much appreciate it. Ayun, thank you guys so much to all our press and to everyone who tuned in online. We love you guys and stay tuned for more of the episodes. Thank you, MJ.
Thank you, Donny.
Thank
Thank you, Belle. Please.